Good morning. This is KELOLAND on the go with all you need to know in news and weather as you start your day.
This morning, the South Dakota Attorney General's lawyer is expected to change Jason Ravnsborg's plea. Ravnsborg faces 3 misdemeanor charges for his driving on the night he hit and killed Joe Beaver. This morning's hearing comes nearly a year after the deadly crash. Ravnsborg pleaded not guilty earlier this year and was scheduled to go on trial today, but now there is a plea deal. Ravnsborg is expected to plead no contest to 2 misdemeanor charges, and a careless driving charge will be dropped. His attorney tells KELOLAND News Ravnsborg is not expected to face jail time. KELOLAND News will be in the Stanley County courtroom as the proceedings get underway. You'll be able to listen live on KELOLAND News and KELOLAND.com. It's scheduled to start at 9 o'clock Central Time this morning. Defense lawyers for Raymond Smith of Sioux Falls, who is on trial for murder, only called 1 witness to testify on his behalf before arresting. Prosecutors, on the other hand, called a total of 26 witnesses. Jurors will hear final arguments this morning before they begin deliberations. Smith is accused of shooting 3 people in the summer of 2019 on North Cliff Avenue, killing one of them. Smith fled the scene and was later arrested in Minneapolis by U.S. Marshals. He's charged with second-degree murder, first-degree manslaughter, and aggravated assault. He faces life in prison if convicted. 2 people were arrested in Harrisburg late Tuesday morning after Lincoln County deputies followed up on information learned in a previous case. A 27-year-old Harrisburg man was arrested on multiple charges, including possession of a controlled substance and obstructing law enforcement. He was also wanted on 9 warrants out of 4 counties. A 31-year-old woman was also arrested. She is charged with maintaining a place where drugs are kept or sold within 1,000 feet of a school zone, obstructing law enforcement, and accessory to a crime. Turning to weather now, another round of rain is making its way through KELOLAND. Let's get the details with meteorologist Scott Munt. Good morning, Scott.
All right. Well, good morning, everybody. We continue to follow the showers, thunderstorms this morning. Some have been strong to severe and have contained periods of heavy rainfall. And I think this will be the theme as we go through the day today. We'll go with these scattered showers, thunderstorms. We'll have a break in some areas. Other areas, looks like this will continue through the morning into northeastern and we'll say east central South Dakota as we'll watch for the strong to severe storms. And our rain chances will continue through at least the first half of the weekend. Sunday's still looking dry. We'll have more details on the KELOLAND Live Doppler forecast coming up.
Thank you, Scott. With Labor Day weekend right around the corner, law enforcement in Pennington County is urging everyone to drive sober or get pulled over. On average, nationwide, more than 10,000 people were killed each year from 2015 to 2019 in crashes that involved an alcohol-impaired driver.
The deputies that are specifically working these shifts are 100% overtime shifts. They will not be taking regular calls for service. They will specifically be focusing on DUI and traffic-related incidents.
Law enforcement encourages people who see someone driving under the influence to call it in. It's the first day of school for South Dakota's biggest school district. More than 24,000 students will be returning to class, including at the Sioux Falls School District's newest additions, Ben Rifle Middle School and Jefferson High School. And as a reminder, that means speeds in school zones are now in effect. So for the first 2 full weeks of school, Sioux Falls Police will be having extra officers before and after class. The School Zone Safety Awareness Project starts August 30th and runs through September 10th. That is a look at some of our top stories. Now let's get one last look at your weather with meteorologist Brian Karstens. Brian?
All right, well, weather it is. Let's take a look at a couple things. We're just putting together some new maps for the weekend. So I want to begin first today. Severe weather risk is out there. Now, that does include much of KELOLAND, at least at some level of severe weather possibilities. The slight risk from Rapid City all the way to Sioux Falls. Then we transition to an enhanced risk into parts of southwest Minnesota, northwestern Iowa. Now, that has more to do with what happens late tonight, but keep in mind during the day here, we're going to continue to watch the emergence of some of this. A lot of it being triggered by warm air from the south coming back. That's been the instigator behind these morning thunderstorms near Sioux Falls. Also, it's kind of feeding into these northern South Dakota storms. And they will continue to march to the east and somewhat to the southeast. So I think even Huron and Watertown are candidates for morning thunderstorms as well. The question we have is how much recovery are we going to get in southern KELOLAND? We're forecasting 86 today in Yankton. It's pretty warm. It's going to start to get more muggy, and there could be some development here even by mid-afternoon in that warm, muggy air mass, and that's what Futurecast tries to do there through 3 to 6 o'clock and into northwest Iowa. So we can't exclude that possibility from the forecast. And if those storms go, there could be several modes of severe weather, some really large hail, golf ball size hail, and that kind of stuff. Now, tonight, as we shift towards sunset and overnight, heavy rain, I think, is going to be an issue. Now, normally, if we didn't have the drought, we'd probably be talking about flash flooding. Now, urban flooding can occur easily with some of these thunderstorms tonight. They're going to be heavy in spots. There could be a scenario for some damaging wind, but that's going to play out as we find out more about the daytime storms and how that's going to affect the recovery process to feeding into those nocturnal storms. But at any rate, there'll be some storms around tonight. Then we'll wrap those up tomorrow morning, and then we'll gear up for a new round of storms for Saturday. And that risk, again, we'll assess that as we go down the line. We'll just kind of take these one at a time. And that's the way the forecast plays out the next 3 days. We're back in the 80s tomorrow and Saturday. We're thinking more thunderstorms could return Monday. And we haven't even had much time to talk about next week, but there's actually more rain coming before Labor Day. So it is busy. Aberdeen, good, better rain today. We've got wrap-up rain showers tomorrow morning, and then another 50% chance of thunderstorms on Saturday. That frontal boundary could also affect Pierre on Saturday, but more likely East River on that system. And then early next week, we're going to keep that chance of rain alive in Pierre. Rapid City, by and large, is a little drier, but still some storms today, high of 81, 88 tomorrow. More details, our Storm Center update right now at KENOLAND.com.